Ryan, your surname has reminded me of someone with that first name who's been in the news lately. Because Ryan Giggs has got the Wales job. Yeah? Yeah. Ryan Giggs finally got his big job that you have been on about for ages. Why don't they give it to Giggs? West Brom looking for a manager. Crystal Palace looking for a manager. Leicester City looking for a manager. Giggs just said, yeah, I'm available for all of them. Yeah, whichever one you want to give me, I'll have it. He's got his job. Are you happy now?
I'm fucking happy now. You obviously didn't watch my last video then, did you, mate?
Oh, no, I didn't know.
I covered all of this. You know, he's giving it the bigger now like I haven't said shit about it. I've already talked all about this, but let's do it again. Fine. Yeah, fine, mate. So, he was waiting for a good job. A top job. Not necessarily a top job, but in the top league of England there, the Premier League. He's got the experience as a player. One of the very best players. Worked under the best manager ever for over 20 years. How is that not experience? It makes me laugh. Look at what Zidane did after being given the Real Madrid job. I know I keep going on about it. Pep Guardiola was given opportunities. He didn't have to go manage fucking Levante and take them up and do something good with them. He was given the opportunities. Giggsy has the experience. He has the tactical ability. He was a very intelligent player. You know, showed that in the latter years.
No one disagrees.
Hold on, let me finish what I'm saying here then. The reason he deserved a job in the Premier League managing is because of that. You know, okay, yeah, you can go and get this foreign prick, Puel or whoever the fuck. Why are these people ahead?
Who else doing bloody brilliant?
I know, but what I'm saying
is... Do you think Giggsy would be doing the same with Leicester right now?
Stop interrupting. How do you know that unless he's considered fucking opportunity?
He just would have been.
Bullshit, mate.
You say your piece, I'll say mine in a bit.
Yeah, I'll say my piece.
Looking forward to it as well.
Ryan Giggs deserves a good job, and I think he's got that now. Wales taken over from Chris Coleman there. They didn't qualify for the World Cup, so it's a good time to make that transition. Coleman, incidentally, has gone to Sunderland in the fucking Championship, right?
He certainly has.
So that goes to show you the level, perhaps, at which the Wales job is. What suits Ryan Giggs about the Wales job is he has a couple of world-class players to play for, at least one, and maybe Aaron Ramsey, you could say, is really good as well. Joanne and a couple of other average mugs. But a decent team. He could get them qualified for the European Championship. Obviously, easier to get qualified for that than it is the World Cup. So... oh, shit. So I think that is a great move for Ryan Giggs because nobody's given him the job. It's like Swansea came available, Welsh team. Need a manager, need somebody with the progressive thinking, different sort of mentality. Could have been really good for Swansea. They weren't prepared to do it. Crystal Palace, you know, all these teams weren't prepared to give Giggsy a chance, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. But Wales, the FA... has given him the job. I think that's a great move for them because they've got somebody who is an ambassador for the country. He used to be the equivalent of Gareth Bale back in the day for Wales. Obviously not in major tournaments. They never got there. Giggsy, it's a travesty he never played in like a World Cup or European Championships or something like that. Didn't happen for him, but he was Wales' star player. He was the equivalent. He can get the best out of Bale. He can get the best out of the other players in the team. I'm sure of that. I think he's very good tactically, and you'll see that. But either way, it's a great stepping stone for him. I think he signed a 4-year deal, so potentially covers the qualification of the European Championships and the next World Cup in Qatar. So that's 4 years to show the world what he can do, to show the Premier League teams what he can do. If he gets them qualified for the European Championships, you can't say that that is anything less than a good achievement. For Wales to get anywhere is a good achievement, you know? So it's a great opportunity for Giggsy. Not only that, he's not in there working day in, day out, every single day with these players, with this team. He can do it on a sort of part-time basis, and that's going to suit him down to the ground. It's a nice way to ease yourself into football management, and I'm happy for the lad anyway. Go on then, say your piece.
Are you finished?
Go on.
Jeez.
No, wait, I'm not finished. Actually, hang on, I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
Are you
I'm not
kidding
finished.
me?
I'm not finished.
Well, let's just
wait a
finish
second. Just let me finish.
You said
just
you're finished.
Let me finish.
You said you're finished.
I
And then
said,
you went back.
just let me finish, mate.
Just let me finish.
You said you finished.
You said you're
Let me
finished.
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Oh, serious?
Let me finish. Okay, I'm finished.
Really? Leave me on that?
Come on. You say your
Trouble
piece.
is with you is sometimes you just go on and on and on, and I'm already thinking about, right, let's make sure I remember what I'm going to talk about next. Let's make sure I remember what I'm going to talk about next. And then gets to the stage I'm thinking, fuck, I've forgotten. I've fucking forgotten what I was going to talk about because you're still going on.
Yeah? I like to keep you on your toes, mate. You know what I mean? Come on.
Right, let's
Where's
just
this valid point you're going to say?
Reel the brain back to where I was, right? So,
Giggsy.
Coleman, you just said, right, that he went to Sunderland. You said, yeah, kind of level playing sort of job. That's the sort of job that Coleman potentially should have been looking at. Yeah. People out in the media were saying that he could have been looking at Premier League jobs, but obviously didn't get any Premier League job. He's at Sunderland. He's sort of done all right when he first went in there, but they are still very much struggling, right at the foot of the table there in the Championship. So time will tell how he does. Anyway, enough about Chris Coleman. Giggsy at Wales, for me, that's
fucking great point there, isn't it?
Shut your mouth.
Just some totally pointless waffle about Chris Coleman anyway. Enough about that prick. We weren't talking about that fucking prick, mate. I mentioned him once.
I diverse. That's, that's part of the colour and the aesthetic qualities of my broadcasting, of what I chat about. Okay?
Yeah.
So, Giggsy, for me, completely correct appointment. Let's be honest, best player that Wales has ever had, bar maybe Gareth Bale. But I think Giggsy, you got to give it to Giggsy.
It's not even close, is it?
You got to give it to Giggsy. From what he's done. 100%.
Well, from a Wales point of view, you probably got to give it to Bale for what he did in the European Championships. But in footballing
terms, greatest player Wales has ever had. I think you could say that.
How many Champions Leagues has Gareth Bale won? It's like and La Ligas and stuff. He's up there now. He's fucking up there now, but he's not 13 Premier League winners' medals, is he?
Giggsy managed his fitness a lot better. Bale's injured all the time. Giggsy, he knew that he wasn't the strongest. He knew that he didn't have the constitution of some players that could just keep going on and on and on. And he managed it very well. That's why he didn't play in some of those friendlies. That's why he sat out here and there. Alex Ferguson had it all completely under control. Giggsy actually had psychological counselling, right, as did some of the other players when they actually left United because of all those years under Fergie. It just goes to show. I mean, I'm not saying they don't like Fergie, but Fergie's still a head fuck, right? I'm sure he is. That's how good he is. He has to be a head fuck for the players to make them the greatest ever. Yeah?
Yeah, I'll go for that, mate. Yeah.
Anyway.